Hey guys, Uriel came back with another episode of Ask Yuri. Hope you're having a great day. Let's get started. Okay, so I've got a long question here. I'm going to make it very concise. I've got an individual who's training to get into the RAF. I believe that's the Royal Air Force. I'm not even sure. I believe it's some type of military related thing in the UK. He basically has to get into very, very good shape. All aspects of his fitness need to be at the highest possible level. And he's giving me a quick overview of his two-day program, his day-to-day program. Monday, 20 minutes of cross trainer, 20 minutes bike riding, running as much as possible on the treadmill, and then some groundwork or bodyweight stuff, sit-ups, push-ups. Tuesday, 15 minutes of rowing, 20 minutes cross trainer, running as much as possible on the treadmill, and then upper body workouts followed by more floor-based bodyweight stuff. And his week basically consists of doing these workouts Monday to Friday, having the weekends off. Now he's watched a lot of my videos. He wants to implement a bunch of my training into that. And basically he's looking for, is there a better way to train, to really get him in the best possible shape. So first of all, I would say there's way too much cardio going on in that regime, far too much. Cross trainer, elliptical, rower. I mean, here's the thing. Whatever you're training for, if you're training to get into the military in a specific regimen, you have to understand, you have to look at what are the requirements of you. What are you going to be doing, for instance, in battle or in training that you can mimic in the gym? For instance, I've worked with a couple, Army guys, and they're carrying packs of like 60 pounds, right? 60-pound packs, and, hiking miles and miles a day. So one beneficial thing they could do for training would be to throw in a knapsack with 60 pounds, hop on a treadmill, or go outdoors and train like that, right? So if you're in the gym, go on a treadmill, throw in a knapsack, throw in some weight at this, whatever it is, 60 pounds in this case, throw the treadmill on an incline, and just crank it up, okay? That's gonna be a really good way of strengthening your entire body in a specific manner to how it's gonna be used on the field. You can grab some dumbbells, right? Get the arms pumping to increase the challenge as well. So you wanna look at the demands of, from my background, the sport or the activity you're training for. That's the most important thing. If you're not gonna be doing any kind of cross-country skiing, why are you spending time on the cross trainer or the elliptical? It's a big waste of time, other than just maybe doing some light recovery. So instead of doing 20 minutes elliptical, 20 minutes bike, as much running as possible, do some intervals, right? Pick one kind of cardio-specific thing. So for instance, I would assume that running, walking would be specific to most kind of military-based exercises. So instead of running as much as possible, maybe do some intervals. Go hard for a minute, recover for 2 minutes. Hard for a minute, recover for 2 minutes. Whatever the protocol is. If you need help with these type of workouts, check out mytreadmilltrainer.com. You've got all the interval training workouts in a running-based fashion that I've put together. They're awesome. You have me in your headphones to guide you throughout. And we've had a lot of our clients have used these to train to get into the police force, different types of Army type of regiments around the world. Very, very effective, and you don't have to spend too much time, doing cardio. The other thing is, you got to get strong, right? Nobody will not benefit from getting stronger. The stronger your muscles are, the more efficient you are in all movements, okay? So whatever it is that you're doing in life, in the Army, in sport, the stronger your muscles are, the more powerful you are, the easier everything becomes, okay? So whether that means packing on a little bit of muscle and then getting that strong, or whether that means losing a bit of weight by increasing your strength, that's all going to make a big difference, okay? If you think about it, let's say, again, let's go back to the analogy. You're carrying 60-pound pack and you're walking uphill for miles. Let's just say that's the scenario. If you're stronger, you're going to have an easier time to do that movement, to do that exercise. If you're weaker, you're going to have a tougher time. It's really as simple as that. And in a military setting, unfortunately, it comes down to the survival of the fittest. If you're not fit, if you're not strong, you're going to die on the battlefield, right? Essentially, that's what it comes down to. So they will train you to basically become and think of the survival of the fittest, because that's what it is. So you need to train specific to the demands of what it is that you're going to be doing. Okay, so that's the first thing I recommend is look at, everyone can benefit from more like, lower body work, squats, lunges, step-ups, amazing transfer into all areas of life. Okay, the more you can squat, the easier it's going to be for you to carry a pack on your back, right? Squatting, lunging, step-ups. Okay, upper body work, you may want to do some military presses, pull-ups. Don't worry too much about the sit-ups and stuff. Develop your core strength through these bigger movements, deadlifts, squats. Again, the big full body movements, I say this all the time, have a lot of transfer into all areas of life. Okay, so you got to change that up. Doing the same thing, same two workouts that are mainly cardio based 5 days a week is not going to give you the results you want. From a cardio perspective, once again, I recommend mytreadmilltrainer.com. Yeah, I'm plugging my own stuff because I think it's the best. So it's as simple as that. Interval training cardio workouts. If you need more help with the strength training stuff, check out fitteryouFitness.com and you'll get my day-by-day, month-by-month structure for the strength-based workouts as well as the interval workouts at the same time. So check those out. Hopefully that's answered your question. I know it's maybe not as specific, but I think there's a couple kind of fundamental concepts in there that you can pick up on and really kind of take home. So that's it for this issue, or this episode. My dogs are freaking out because the phone just rang, and I'll see you in the next episode.